so much stuff going on right now energetically, lots of shifts, just a lot, a lot, a lot. But I just felt like really guided to come on today for some reason, to just like let you know that it just feels like the walls are like crumbling down. That's kind of what I'm getting right now, is like the walls are crumbling down. So let me see if there's any messages for you guys. Hi Jules, what's up? How are you? I'm getting like, I just heard Big Ben coming through. And so Big Ben, that's definitely London. And I'm hearing like Parliament. And yeah, like this is the message coming through so strong. Everything that was ironclad is now broke. Okay, everything that was ironclad is now broke. So, definitely like a lot going on right now. Hi, Kate, Charlene, Mel, Char. Wow, that so many people are here. Like, I feel so honored. I take a bow. I take a bow. I feel I'm not worthy. No, I am. I am worthy. I am worthy. Wayne's World, shout out. Okay. So yeah, like I honestly like have to tell you guys, so much shit is going down. Like it's just epicness. And I feel like my guy just wanted me to be the one to like share it with y'all. So much stuff is going down. Like so much stuff. This is not small. This is the biggest big you've ever saw, okay? The biggest big you ever saw. LS just said, just lucky to be here. I feel so honored. I feel so honored. Thank you. Tell us, please. Oh my God. So the walls are shaken is what I'm getting right now. And they keep taking me back to Big Ben. Okay, like Big Ben just keeps coming back up. So I just feel like that's the royal court, the royal family. Like there is something going on with the establishment. That's what I'm hearing right now. The establishment, okay? And it's major. Like I just saw a 10 of swords. Like it's a pretty major shakeup. And the thing is about this shakeup is that it's meant to be. Like it's totally meant, this was totally meant to happen. And I'm hearing Princess Diana. So it's like we're going all the way back now to the fall of what happened to her. This now is the karma coming in. And you know who knew it? You know who knew it? Prince Harry. He saw this coming, okay? Like, people don't know it, but he is a starseed. He is an intuitive. I'm definitely from his family, you know, his tell-all book. You know, I do the same thing. I did the same thing. Fix You, the penniless guitar player. We're definitely from the same planet, wherever we're from. So he knew this was coming. And so he stepped up to the plate and he did what he had to do. And now it is crumbling down from the inside out, okay? So it's pretty major what's going on over there. Getting the death card coming through real strong. And I keep getting Prince Andrew like over and over again. And it's interesting because I never got Prince Andrew like in any readings. Like that cat never came up, like ever. Like I was always getting every other person but him. And I'm realizing now the reason I never could pick up his energy in any reading. I mean, we're talking like every reading I did, he was never in the readings. I think it's because they were protecting him. I really think he was being protected in some way. And like they were almost like shielding his energy in some way because he like never came in to my readings. But that changed today. Because I felt his energy for the first time in so many, ever, we'll just say ever, the first time ever I felt his energy. So that means that it's something that like the floors are cracking, okay? Like the walls are crumbling down, okay? His protections are no longer there. That's what I'm getting right now. So if he's linked into some pretty dark stuff, which I know a lot of other readers were picking up on with him, then the floor is gonna come out like basically from underneath. If he was involved in anything, the truth is going to come out. And I'm hearing guns a-blazing at this point. So because there was, I want to say that somebody was, I don't know if this is fact, okay, or if somebody was claiming this, but I have heard that he has been connected to Epstein in some way. So that's what has come out, okay? That's what I have heard. And I'm getting chills just talking about it right now. So if there's a direct link between the British or the royal family and Epstein, well, that's pretty major, right? Like that would be pretty major. I would assume that would be pretty major. So like, let me see other messages right now for the collective. Other messages right now for the collective. Y'all got silent on me. What happened? So I'm hearing scandal, okay? Yeah, that's exactly it, Jules. Like, yeah, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing he was connected. But when I just said it out loud, I got validation, and I have a tower coming in with judgment. So if there was a cover up in regards to any kind of activities within the royal family, I keep hearing something about ironclad, like there was some kind of like agreement or something like that. Like an ironclad agreement with the royal court or something. Somebody was protecting him. Yeah, like somebody was protecting him in some way. Hey, Aiden's here. Aiden Reads Tarot is here. So yeah, I guess that there is something that could be coming to light. So everything that I'm feeling today is like very much like intel related, and it feels like this is international. Like that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like all international vibes. Like this spans the world. Okay. Mimi is saying the queen was protecting him. Yeah, that's what it feels like, Mimi. Yeah, that must have been the ironclad agreement. Wow, yeah, that's what it is. Because I'm getting like more even more head to toe chill. So she was protecting him, and now she's gone. Charles too, they're saying. So it feels like the wool has been pulled over someone's eyes. That's what I'm hearing right now. The wool's been pulled over somebody's eyes. And so all the information feels like it's like I just heard catastrophe. That's what I just heard. Catastrophe. Wait, I'm just seeing like an insane thing about the monarch. The monarchy, the monarch. What is going on right now? I don't know. It just feels like something's like it feels catastrophic. That's the energy I'm getting around this whole situation with the royal family and everything that has happened. I'm hearing something about like cover-ups coming through, tabloids. The British press is coming through. And something about a vampire. So it's like side note. And a partridge and a pear tree. Like, what is the vampire reference? Vampire. Like, were they sucking people's blood? Like, what? Are we like back in New Orleans here? Vampire. What? Sorry, that's like an odd. That's a very odd thing to just come up like randomly. Let's see what you guys have to say. People are having issues about Camilla being queen. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And Be Free is here. Hello, Be Free. Oh, okay. Death. I mean, I just keep seeing the death card coming through, but I think that it's referencing, well, it feels like it's the death of an old regime, the British monarch, and the vampire is Camilla, equals Camilla. I love that. She's the vampire. Interesting. A lot of stuff. I mean, like, it's explosive. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, it's explosive. Like, what is about to go down. It feels like it's imploding. Like, everything is imploding. Like, all the lies, all of the scandals, like, everything is coming to light. And they're mentioning something about like infrared technology right now, which I know has been being used as like an energy weapon to hurt civilians. I've gotten a lot of messages that that's what I've been attacked by, is an infrared technology weapon satellite system. So I'm not sure if it's connected to the British. I don't know that it would be connected to the British, but I don't know. It's coming in around the same energy, so it's kind of an interesting. The British monarchy. They just keep saying like it's like the dark is connected into the British monarchy. And I have the devil card coming in. And I'm hearing something about like Satanism, like Satanist practices. And like an evil regime. Okay, so that's what's coming in connected to that. And I'm not sure if it's like the monarchy is like evil Satanist, but it feels like there's a connection to that in the monarchy. But then I'm getting other messages just like around the world. They keep showing me my guides like over and over again. The name of like a resort, and I can't like place the location. Like, it feels like it's near a beach. It feels coastal, and it's the name of it feels like it's like the Windermere or the Windmere, and it's in gold letters. And I don't know why they keep showing it to me like over and over again. And now I'm hearing something about tennis, like, and I don't know what that is, but like something's coming in around that. I don't know, like it's a repeat energy. Like it's like, I don't know if we're trying to figure it out or what the deal is. So Sally just came forward and said Andrew told on himself. He told on himself. Who did he tell? Who do you tell? Is that Prince Charles or Wimbledon? Oh, Wimbledon is what instead of Windermere. Is Wimbledon in gold letters? I don't know. I keep saying like it's like it feels like it's like, oh, Wimbledon is tennis, right? Is it? Is it Wimbledon? I guess it's a possibility. Yeah, I guess it's a possibility. But I keep saying like the Windermere or something. It's like it feels like a hotel resort or a club or something like that. It feels like a club, a country club, like something along those lines. And then there's like a tower coming in around it, so that there's something else going on. And in my dream last night, I was surrounded by the Marriott. I was at a Marriott. Marie said secret society coming through. I was at I'm getting a yes on that. I'm getting validation on the secret society thing. But then I was also in a Marriott yesterday, but it was like a new form of a Marriott where they were going to do like these fancy showers or steam showers. And none of it made any sense to me in the dream state. But then when I woke up and I was just seeing like or hearing the showers, like it just reminded me of World War II. Like when I've talked about my attack, I received a shower head from PSE&G, and I thought that was like the oddest thing to receive from a gas company. I mean, I was like, is this a joke? And not only did they send it like once, but they sent it twice to me, the same exact thing. And it just felt like it was like a reference to the neo-Nazis and the World War II. Like that was kind of like the energy around it. But there was something around the showers, like a steam showers as well, and like this new thing. So I'm thinking it could be like part of like I don't know. It just feels like it's a revisitation of the same thing. I've also seen myself in the dream state at very established, like old Southern mansions or manors. I was at like a Southern manor recently, and it felt like the Biltmore. So the energy of that was coming up in my dreams as well. So I think it's all connected in. Like it's like a whole. It feels everything is very much connected in somehow. Just don't know how. You know what I mean? And then so other messages around this, any other messages, Guardian Angels around this? They're saying Prince Harry knows the truth, okay, about everything. And that's why he left, okay? So there is some stuff coming up around that. Any other messages around this? Any other messages around this? They're mentioning the occult right now, the occult, which I knew, like, I bet, like, heavy black magic has been keeping establishments in power for lifetime, centuries, thousands and thousands of years. There's a place called Windermere in Florida. Okay, so that's an interesting thing. Florida. Whew, so much stuff going on. It's just wild. It is just wild. So what I'm feeling with all of this stuff that is going on, it just feels like the walls are crumbling. It feels like a collapse of whatever this is. And whatever this is, they've been in power for like a really long time. So if it is connected to the British monarchy, all of these other groups could be connected in somehow. But it just feels like they've been in power for a really, really long time. SE saying the Windermere is a city in England. So that's interesting. So let's see, any other messages here about what's going on? Any other messages here about any of this other stuff going on, and like when we would start to see, I'm hearing something about the British tabloids coming through. Any other messages about, what is this card here? God, I mean, what is this card here coming in? What is the message here? Okay, so I don't know. I mean, about the shower head, because somebody's commenting about the shower head. It's really interesting because I thought it was odd, and I actually got a weird vibe about the shower head, and so I didn't install it, and I got rid of it. Um, and then they sent another one, and it was like, it's like they knew I didn't like install the first one. I thought that was a little strange. And then um, when I started talking about my attacks, there was this one sub that kept commenting on here. Her name was Asan Tawa or something like that. And she was mentioning that attacks come in from the shower head. And I was like, thought it was interesting that she was like calling out the shower head as part of these attacks that have been happening to me, as a way of getting you. And I'm like, oh, it's really odd because I was sent 2 shower heads, by a utility company, and there was a lot of sketchy things that were going on around that time frame around my house, where they were just like suddenly wanting to know who the owner of the house was, and like all this weird stuff was like going on around the cable company. I was locked out of my like I wasn't able to like change the password on my cable and other things. So I don't know. I do think it's there's something up. I'm not really positive about that. If any, don't use the shower heads that the utility companies are giving you, okay? Because she mentioned the shower heads and I red flagged the shower heads. So, okay. So anyways, other messages here. There's something with like, something about the British tabloids is coming in, but it just feels like a mess. Like, it just feels like there's a lot of interworkings or something that are tied into this. And it's like something's been outed and now everything is going to change. So I'm not even really like up to par with everything. Hey, Polly, what's up? When do we switch off? Like after the queen leaves her throne? Like when do we bring in the next crew, or when is that decided? Like, do they have like a hearing about that? Like what's the sitch with that? Is it guaranteed to go to Charles, or like, I don't know. If anyone's British, let me know. Fill me in on how that goes. So, because they don't want Camilla to be in the royal family because she's not true blood, right? Not that it matters, right? No, that doesn't matter because, no, that would be incestual. So she shouldn't be true blood. But like, is that like, is there a discussion around it? I'm just curious. Like, is this guaranteed to go to it? I'm getting a tower with it like over and over again. Oh, the affair. Is the affair in question at this point? I'm getting a validation that the affair is in question at this point. Okay. All right. So, oh, because Camilla is not the next. Okay, so is Prince Charles going to be the next king? Adam Angels, is Prince Charles going to be the next king? I don't know, guys. I'm not getting any validation that he's going to be king. And I keep hearing William coming through. And I keep getting a death card, and I'm like, are they going to just, take him out too? Like, I mean, what's the next thing they're going to do? Like, to get their way or to make this feel more apropos, like what are the plans? Oh my gosh. So let me just see. Oh, he already is king. Okay, so he already is king. Okay. Well, then I don't know why. It just feels like he's not supposed to be in this seat in some way, because it just feels like something is awry in the cards here. Something's yelling at my ear right now. Stop yelling in my ear. Stop yelling in my ear. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like it's supposed to be Prince William. So I'm just wondering if like there is like something that yeah, like maybe he may be sick, somebody is saying. I'm hearing ousted. Like it feels like he's gonna get like ousted or something. Like it doesn't feel like it's his like seat in some way. You know what I mean? I just keep hearing William. It's like William is like the guy kind of a thing. And I keep seeing a tower coming through. And then I'm hearing, yeah, judgment is here. So there's something, I don't know what's going to happen, but it feels like I don't know that this is going to be. She might have put a clause in her deathbed to give it to William. Oh, the coronation hasn't happened yet. I don't know. I just keep hearing William. So I'm going to just go with that because I keep hearing that, keep getting the validation, and I keep seeing Princess Diana. Like Diana keeps coming through into this reading, and I feel like she's making sure, like, she's like, it is not going to him, you know? She's like, no, not having it. Here she is. She popped right in with judgment and the devil. So whatever he did, he violated his code of ethics or his vows or whatever he did as a king. And so there it is, death card. Like he's not getting it. He's not getting it. He's not getting the throne. That's the shakeup. That's the shakeup. It's not going to him. Charles is going bye-bye. Yeah, so it just feels like it's going to go to William, and the tables are turning. There's also could be money involved and the sun. So something's going to come to light that we don't know about, and he's going to be exiled is what I'm hearing. So yeah, it's just, yeah, like a storm is a brewing, and that's why they took me right there. And as I said that, like the fan just like went on. So, yeah, so there's a lot happening there. Okay, so that's a lot. But it does feel like other things are crumbling as well around the world. It feels like we've hit some money pots, monies, buyers I'm hearing. There's like a lot of intel that has come in, I think, around Trumpenstein, like all of the whole crew. It just feels like there's a lot of stuff that's coming to light right now. So I think that April, May, like right here, we have like major money pots coming through. I feel like April, May is going to be like a big time frame for justice, for truths, and for things coming to light, because like it just feels like a major collapse is happening. I'm hearing something about Mar-a-Lago coming through right now. And that's so funny. Serena Williams just came through. That is Wimbledon, right? When is that? Is that the springtime frame? Maybe they're just referencing that now as like the springtime frame of when Wimbledon is. So it could be something along those lines, but it feels like I'm just getting such heavy intel. Like that's all I'm getting. Just like a lot of intel has come in and has been coordinated. And a lot, yeah, like there's a lot of things that are connected together. And I think that we didn't know how things were connected before. I remember coming on and actually giving a reading about that. Like, we might not know how they're connected, but we're figuring it out. Well, now we know. As of today, we now know how everything is connected, okay? Like, we have figured it out, okay? So it is definitely moving into a completely new era is what I'm hearing. So it's really, really interesting. Okay, so so crazy stuff going on right now. See if there's any other messages, any other final messages, but I just want to let you know it's pretty explosive, like what's going on behind the scenes. It's pretty big. People are now figuring out the truth about everything. I'm hearing names, lists, locations, you know, it's like everything you could imagine is come to the forefront. And I thought the sun flying out. Like everything. It's going back too. Like I'm getting, it's like we went pretty far back, it feels like, to get the information, to get the leads, to figure out who was compromised, who was corrupted. Because I'm getting Bush era like very strong right now for the US. Like Bush era is coming up big time, okay? Yeah, it's like major stuff, guys, major stuff. I was getting for the US that we are very powerful, okay? And yeah, Papa Bush and Baby Bush are both in question. All of it. I'm hearing wait, not Gorsuch. Who is the other guy? They were just showing me well, Gorsuch is who lost to Big Bush, right? Papa Bush. Is it Gorsuch? But I was getting somebody else I thought that was coming through, but it's weird that that's what came out of my mouth. So, is it Gorsuch? I don't know. If you guys can give me a hint on that one, I would really like to know. Who the fuck's Gorsuch? Was that the opponent of Papa Bush? Gore. Okay, so that's not the same. Okay. Is there I was originally seeing somebody completely different. I feel like I was getting more Shaney vibes actually, but I don't know why Gorsuch came out of my mouth, so maybe there's something important there. I don't really know. Oh, he's a judge. I feel like I just said something I wasn't supposed to say. Like, I feel like I wasn't supposed to say that name, but it came flying out of my mouth. So Gorsuch might know a thing or two, is that I think that's why he came out of my mouth. He came up actually earlier he came up last year for me. Gorsuch might know some things. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that is breaking. And I think it's going to get very interesting as we continue, but we keep getting the sun and I'm hearing guns a-blazing and everything that has, like, I feel like we have gone like underground and have like literally like pulled up, you know, grates and like we've done everything I think we could to uncover the truth, and it feels like we know everything now. Like we know everything internally that we could possibly need to know to bring the ship basically down of all the corruption and everything. It just feels like everything has been unmasked and there are no more secrets. But what I am getting is that the US has to right their wrongs. I was getting that really strong for karma in terms of just where we are karmically as an energy. Our country karmically has to do a lot. Like I was getting messages around that. So if you wanted to share this with anybody in our government, we do have some karma I've been shown that we have to pay for. We've messed up a lot of things and we have to right our wrongs to stay in power. So I was getting very strongly, we have to fix things with Iran very badly for what we did in Iran. And we have to fix things in Baghdad, I was getting. What was the other areas we have to? I feel like Kuwait was coming up. Like we have to right our wrongs, the US, and like what we have done. That's kind of what I've been getting. Like as part of the next chapter of the country, we have to, once we clean up this mess, we have to start righting our wrongs in order to stay, you know, this powerful force, because the reputation, like we've tarnished our reputation in so many areas, and like we have to like make it better. That's what I'm getting for the karma of the US. So that's not going to be for a little while, but we do need to do that as a country because we did some fucked up shit. So for oil and other things. So I'm getting that really strong. Like we have to become peace leaders as part of, like, that's the future of the nation, is to become peace leaders, to bring communities back together again, and being more anti-war instead of for war. We have to be anti-war. So it's very interesting stuff. Canada just shot something down over their airspace. We did too. We just shot down another thing over. I thought it was over our country. Was it over Canada that we did it? I thought we shot it down. We shot down something again. I thought an unidentified object I saw today, or was it late last night? Another unidentified object. Was that over Alaska? Yeah, that's right. Over Alaska. Ours was Alaska. Do we know where that one's from? Is that part of China? Sorry, I don't know if any of you guys have this visual of these balloons just coming in from China, like just going out. They're just going out everywhere, the China balloons. Like, what the hell is going on? It's not a laughing matter, but like, it's fucking weird. Like, why do we have these China balloons? I'm just picturing like these freaking balloons coming in. Like, it's just so weird. Let me see about the one on Alaska, the unidentified. I'm kind of curious to see if I can get anything. Let me just try to clear the energies. I'll just clear the energies real quick about it. All right, so where's this unidentified object? Like, where is it from? Any information, got materials on the unidentified object that got shot down by Alaska? Any information? I'm hearing that it was not a threat. Like, that's coming in really strong. Like, that's like first right off the bat. And it feels almost like it was accidental or something. Sounds so stupid. Like, just like the flying China balloons, like accidentally flew in. What is this thing? Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? I just like real heavy energies around this, and I don't have any. Oh, here's some sage. There's such heavy energies coming in around this right now, and I just got a Beastie Boys song, Manhattan the Village. Like, like, don't know why I'm getting a Beastie Boys song with an unidentified object that got shut down, but it could be connected to Manhattan in some way. Was it Giuliani? Was it Giuliani sending an object in the air to see if we'd shoot it down? Okay, so let me just say, I can't. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like it was a threat. Like, that's all I'm getting is like, it doesn't feel like it was a threat, and I was getting something connected in links to Manhattan. So I don't know why something would be in links to Manhattan to this thing, but the only thing I can think of in Manhattan is Trump, you know? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Something connected to Trump, possibly. Wasn't the Manhattan Project something nuclear in the past? Oh, there's a Manhattan Project. Just interfering with airspace. I keep hearing testing. They might have been testing something out. It might have accidentally gotten into the airspace or something like that. And I keep getting Manhattan again on this. Getting all the Manhattan stuff. So, feels like it's from one of our own. Oh, interesting. Vibe check thought it was from the Manhattan Project. That was what they first thought. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, like it feels like it was like a test. It could have been a test run, like energy to see. Test run gone bad. We have a tower coming in right there with the test run. Yeah, I don't know. It's like really interesting. Were they trying to copy the China balloon and see if it would what we would do? I mean, I don't really understand. I don't know anything about the Manhattan Project either. But it all just seems a test run from Russia. Yeah, that's what it feels connected to Trumpy head and all of his friends, you know what I mean? So I think that would definitely put the category, yeah, in there. That makes sense. They were all together, you know. When he was campaigning, they were all on the campaign trail, all on video with him before he got in. So, and Alaska, that kind of almost feels like a giveaway that it's like Russia to me. You know what I mean? Like it kind of feels like, because they've been encroaching on Alaska for a while now, you know, like they were buying up all the land. They're on all like the Alaska, the Last Frontier, like all the reality shows. It's like showing them like coming in and just buying everything up, buying up the land and everything. So I wouldn't be that surprised. So the robot's yelling at me right now about this. So yeah, I feel like they're all friends. Like they're all part of the same group. Is that Robin who just said that? Yeah, Robin. Just naming them all. They're all friends. They're all friends. There they are. Devil coming through. So that could be what it's linked to, possibly. But I straight up got Manhattan first. I'm going to just, you know, that's the source of it. So, I mean, that just takes you right back again to everything going on right now. And, yeah. So it does feel like a test. Testing. I keep hearing test run. Yeah, something along those lines. Okay, so I'll leave you guys there if you guys are interested in a reading. I have some availability in this coming week. I'm also doing healing sessions now as well, if you guys are interested in those. And, you know, everything, past life readings, all of that jazz. So I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings, and I will talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye.